David is back. Cheers.
I'm back!
Yeah.
You're fingering it.
Everyone, welcome to this week's Nerds of the Round. Of course, I am Bryan Pruitt.
Lance!
I'm Josh.
I'm back, I'm David.
David's back. Yay! I'm the only one that's happy. But
Everyone hates me.
and I actually remember to do the introductions this time. I'd like to say it is no longer my first day.
Because it's not noon either.
Not Nerds at Noon. That's
Hey,
important.
Fuck
This is where we take all the topics and questions that you guys give us. We put them in this bowl, and we just kind of talk about them and give you our points of view because we're just that important. So we'll let David, since he's been gone for a while, pick the first one.
Because he's been gone a while, so he gets to pick
Let's
top
see.
first.
Hope I get to pick a pool.
He might cry if we don't. Just hurry up.
Alright, first topic. Let's see.
Wrong.
Console versus PC.
PC Master Race versus the console.
I think it kind of breaks down into your
Preference.
Who gave us this
price
question?
point. It's
True.
more about your price point. Like,
Well,
consoles, you buy one every 5, 6, sometimes now 8, 10
yeah,
years.
8 to 10 years.
And all you gotta do is buy games. And you buy the accessory, and you buy or maybe an upgrade on your hard drive. That's $100. PC, different. A little different. I mean, I love them both. Like I recently, when I rebuilt the rig I had now, I rebought a lot of games like Skyrim.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I want to play this on PC now. And now I even, like, with Watch Dogs, I was like, I really want the collector's edition. So maybe I'll just buy the collector's edition, take the game back, and then get credit and put it towards PC.
Well, a lot of it, I mean, specifically Watch Dogs on the PC has been some major issues right now with frame rate and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But just going back to the actual topic on hand, I'm neither or. I mean, I purchased a pretty badass gaming rig myself with a 4K monitor and everything. And I like using it, but I go back to my console still just because it's familiar. To me, a lot of people I started with PC, but I never liked the controls of PC. I've just never gotten used to it. And I've played it years that way.
For me, it's more of it depends on the game, really. So, like, some of my more indie games I like to play on my PC. So, like, Child of Light, Transistor, FTL, Faster Than Light. Stuff like that I like to play on my PC. But if I'm going for, I don't know, something more like Skyrim or something like that, I know I like to play it on my console. Why? I don't know. For Skyrim and, like, MMOs, like, or games like that, those open-ended, open-world games, I just enjoy them more on a console than I do PC because it's so much mod. Yeah, because I don't know, me personally, I'm not one too big for mods. I just want to play the core game and enjoy the story and visually and stuff like that, which I know, I mean, you could still do all that on PC, but I don't know, I enjoy it more on console.
I'm a mod whore.
I like both of them for different reasons. Man, I like PCs because you can mod the stuff, you know, get extra quests or whatever, cool things that just aren't in the original game. But at other times, like I actually like just playing the original game. I like being on even footing with everybody, especially multiplayer stuff. Like if I can, I usually play it on a console, just because everybody's just got a controller. Like that's what you have. You don't have, fancy setups. It doesn't matter if you have a better video card than me or whatever. Like we all have the same thing, and. I don't know, there's just some games that just feel better with a controller, feel better sitting in front of a TV and watching it rather than being up front with a monitor. Yeah, but then there's other stuff that I prefer on the PC too. Like, I mean, there's never any way I'd ever try to play a game like League on, on a console.
They tried with that Guardians of Middle-earth and it was awful.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things where you need the extra controls of PC. Strategy games, really, like, I couldn't play those on a console very well at all. Yeah. So, I mean, there's hit and miss, different things with...
That was the big thing with Watch Dogs. I was like, you know what? No. I want to sit on my couch. I want to be in front of my 4K, my 65 4K, and I want to just immerse myself in this game. And when you get it here in front of a computer, it's kind of like you can have a really nice chair, but this position for me gets old real fast. And so this
that was
is
a really
just so
good
much
question.
easier. Huh?
That was a really good question, guys. Thank you for whoever submitted that one.
All hail the PC Master Race.
Go ahead, Josh.
Go ahead, Josh.
PC Master Race.
Speaking of Watch Dogs.
Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra.
I don't condone Red Skull, so I'm not doing that.
Actually, it's all about Cobra. Cobra!
All right,
No.
guys.
No.
Favorite Miyazaki or Ghibli movie?
Oh man.
Boy.
Oh man.
Okay, well,
That's rough.
favorite. It is pretty.
I mean,
I love Mononoke.
see,
Yeah.
I really like Mononoke, but for me, I think the one that resounds with me, like, in the moment, anytime someone says Miyazaki, I automatically think Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Totoro was one of my actual first ones. Was Totoro, and I mean it always goes back for me. But I mean still, Mononoke or God forbid, Grave of the Fireflies. Which he didn't actually make that. He wrote it. So
So he's
He was
still
he
evil.
helped on it. He wasn't the main writer on it, and that wasn't an actual Ghibli movie either.
right, but I
So-
mean, he still helped.
You
And
can't
it's
really
still,
count it as much.
Okay, we're not counting that, then thank God, because that's rough. That's rough. But yeah, Mononoke, Spirited Away, that's rough.
I would have to say Spirited Away too. I mean, like, I love Mononoke, don't get me wrong, it's one of my favorite movies, but Spirited Away just, every time I watch that movie, like, it just tugs on my heartstrings. Like, I can't, there's no avoiding it, so.
Howl's Moving Castle was really good too. Though.
I was about to say Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh man,
I mean,
Howl's Moving Castle.
I can say Spirited Away, yeah, but every single time I go back and watch Howl's Moving Castle, I like it more and more. So it's definitely jumped up my list. It's probably almost my number one. It's definitely my number two. Like, and I like Pocoroso. Pocoroso was my second one.
Pocoroso was good too.
I loved
Man,
that. And
it's
Totoro
so
was like 3.
Nausicaa was good too.
I like Nausicaa a lot too. And I really, really did like The Wind Rises so much.
Yeah,
It was.
Wind
That
I
was really
love
good.
that
yeah.
movie. And that is definitely my top 5. And Miyazaki, every Miyazaki movie is in top 5. So it doesn't really
I
matter.
think the
But-
This
Yeah,
is a
the-
messed up question. It's hard. You can't
the
do
big
this.
thing, I think,
Fuck
with,
you, whoever had that question.
Wind
Fuck you.
Rises, the thing was everything that he's done has always been kind of fanciful for the
Yeah.
most part.
It was
And
very
this was like a period
realistic.
piece. right?
Realistic, down to earth.
Yeah, and so I think you kind of relate with it a little bit more on that levels because you're like, that's history. Like,
Yeah.
that's history. Like, what do you do with that? You can't. You don't. There's no interpretation. There's nothing fanciful there. That's history.
Just that one girl in the theater was just like,
Oh God.
Oh man, she
That
was
poor-
bawling.
Dude,
her boyfriend went to the
Yeah.
bathroom and she was just like, oh.
she was just like, I mean, there's droves of water. She was just like doing this.
Trying to-
Like,
Admittedly though, that movie like it snuck up on you with the feels. It was like, okay, here's this movie. Oh, by the way, feels. And it's like, oh god.
It's definitely worth the check out, guys.
Punch you in the gut.
If you haven't seen it, definitely go see it. It's really good.
But
When it
it's
ever
like a
comes
Sophie's Choice, really hard to pick.
Castle in the Sky was good too.
Now we're just naming Miyazaki movies. See, there's
Yeah,
nothing to
it's-
worry about.
that's.
I stand by. Spirited Away.
We're done.
Stand by.
It was so good though. Like it's hard. Like it's.
ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead. I will be the finale tonight. I'm usually one of the first.
Oh, that one. What this one? This one.
What do we got, man? What do we got? What do we got? Smell
Doctor
like-
Who.
Does it
Smell
smell
like
like
strawberry.
desperation?
Aha! I wanted this one.
Doctor Who.
Jedi or Sith?
Huh.
Which one are you?
Sith.
Ooh. Really?
Sith.
Really?
Sith.
It's because.
And the reason being is because
I
not
know.
necessarily because like oh if I'm on the dark side or whatever. I just want to be able to do whatever I want. Like with the Force, like I don't want to be that guy who's like, oh man, I should be good and honor like the whatever, man. I just want to be able to like
I know.
be in traffic and like knock cars out of my way because I'm late to work and like.
see,
Because that's what a Sith would be worried about, is knocking traffic out of the way on
But-
his way to work.
this question to me should have been like, okay, if you had to pick Jedi or Sith, which like kind of like time period universe wise would you be like? Because Jedi changed over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Jedi changed a lot.
The Jedi Academy did have the Jedi Shadows. Remember that?
Exactly.
That was their underbelly. Like that was
Their underhand.
their underhand.
I mean,
they were
like-
shady. Like when
I
the
mean-
council wanted something done but didn't want to embellish.
Yeah, I mean I know
they were like,
that.
I mean,
But
I mean, this question like Jedi or Sith. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I probably would like to be a Sith, but if I had to pick somewhere in the universe, I'd just rather be a mercenary. It's great.
So you want to be like Gray? So would you rather be like?
He'd
Gray
rather be like
or-
Boba Fett. Like,
Yeah.
But Gray would be that the both. Yeah, come on.
I think I would still go Jedi just because I'm generally a good guy. I think.
That you don't have to worry about anyone killing you.
Yeah, and I don't have to turn around and be like, okay, there's me and that guy, and that guy's eventually gonna try to kill me. So then I'm having
Maybe
to do
not
this
today,
all the
but
time.
probably tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, and you sleep, but you sleep like this. And it's like, all right, I'm good. And oh, he's moving. Okay, he's just rolling over. Like, no, that's not the life for me.
That's when you break the
I
rule,
like
too.
sleep way too much forego it.
That's why you just break the rule of 2 and you just hang out by yourself all the time. Like, you learn what you need to learn, you kill your master, and you leave.
That's
like,
true.
that's it. You just disappear.
It's true.
But then you're not really being a Sith at that point, so it's a moot point.
You just be like,
Yeah.
Then, by that logic, then I have to be Jedi. Like, there's not even
No,
a
you
question.
can do
it's like,
one
you
to
have to
two,
be
it's
Jedi.
fine.
It could be whichever you feel.
No, because I don't want, like, the person I'm supposed to be training to one day be like, alright, well, if I want any stronger, I gotta kill you, so...
How about me and you be cis, and we just don't kill each other?
I'm down with that.
That won't happen.
See, I'm totally down with that. We can just be evil and, like, partners in crime, and when things get, like, crazy for us, it's like, hey, man, you're kind of sketching me out. I'm out of here.
To me, like... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, to me, like, it just kind of comes down to the codes, and to be honest, like, when you look at the code of Jedi and the code of the Sith, I don't really think I could choose, because they're both really, like, they're both
Black and
admirable,
white.
I think. No, I think, like,
They have their traits.
yeah, they both have good qualities and bad qualities, and I don't know.
I mean,
if I could really
you
choose
like
one.
Mace Windu, because he really was just like...
He
Well,
was
he
like, I'm
was
the-
on the line. He was on the line that whole time.
Well, his fighting style was based on part of
Exactly.
the Sith code. which
Well,
was
yeah, that's
passion
what I'm
and
saying.
the love for
That's
war.
why he was on the line. Like,
Yeah.
you can't ever train anybody because of that.
That's why I just want to be a merc.
He's so powerful and he's on the council because of that. So I mean,
Well,
So we answer your question by completely circumventing it. That's how we do things here.
I say I would totally be a Jedi.
I'd probably end up being Sith. I mean, I'd probably be Sith.
Final answer, mercenary. Josh, final answer.
Final answer is I would be a Jedi who would probably follow the dark side, or a Sith who would be redeemed.
So you'd be
Aw.
Revan. So you'd be Revan.
There you go.
You would be Revan.
be
Yeah, there we go. I'll be Revan. That works. I'm both. Guess what?
Win-win. Well, I think we'll cut it there today, guys. We'll kind of forego me picking a question today. We're just kind of running short on time. I thank you guys for your submissions. Let us know the answers to your questions down below in the comments. Don't forget to go to facebook.com/strictlynerd or follow us on Twitter @strictlynerd. Stay tuned. We are going to run some anime segments. We do have the blog up and going now. I'll put that in the link down below. And we're working on a subreddit, so we'll be able to talk and share nerdy stuff there too. Again, my name is Brian.
Lance.
I'm Josh.
I'm David.
And thank you guys. You have a good one.